Hey everybody, welcome back to AD2L Season 5, cast by Wolf Dota. You guys know who I am, you know who's playing. Insane Valence, IV versus Don't Push, DP. So, back quickly into the draft. It's just getting started, but I like to talk about it. Brewmaster, Tidehunter, pretty basic bans. The Viper, again, not another common ban. Usually you see the Death Prophet, and we'll see if Don't Push want to go for that. Go pick up that early Death Prophet, who was let through this time, banned out last time. But quite a game coming up from them last time. They made a very exciting draft work very well, and it was a lot of fun to watch. They had all the makings of a very greedy team. Well, not greedy, but like aggressive and kind of all their coins in one basket. They're really banking on good RPs into PA crits, and they got it a couple times, and that was all it took. They took a strong lead, took top racks off a nice push, and then pushed bottom, got a wipe, and that's all she wrote. Insane Valence looking to come back, looking to take an O off of Don't Push. Don't Push currently sitting 9-0 in their group stage for this one. Quickly check what Valence is at. They're currently sitting 6-2, so doing pretty well themselves. It looks like they're in a two-way tie for second, and we'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, they went, and neither of those games that they lost one was a full wipe, so they've only ever gone 1-for-1. Let's see if maybe they can take a game off Don't Push, who's been looking pretty strong. But unless they do pick up Don't Push, do go for that Death Prophet, which is an unsurprising pick as it was let through. Valence is not sure what to go for, and that's an excellent hero to go for up against the DP. Press R, her ulti means nothing, and you've got 6, 7, 8 seconds with which to work with where you will not be bothered by her ulti. I would like to see a form of initiation for them as well, something to rush in and get on the Death Prophet. And of course I say rush, I think Centaur. So I think Centaur would be a good pick here. Put him in the offlane and just let him get level 6, get a blink, and eventually, let him get level 6 and the Stampede and eventually get a blink. I think it would be pretty solid to pick up here, as you usually don't want heroes sitting on top of your Death Prophet. The other, sorry, I just got a Steam message distracted me for a moment. Train of thought, Centaur. He was banned out last time by Don't Push, I believe. Final ban though, I want to say, if I remember right. Pretty sure that's what it was. But either way, I can pull this quickly up on DotaBuff and I can check for sure. But I think he was, I think he'd be a very solid pick for them, just because, like, they need to get on top of the Death Prophet. I've stated that enough. But also, it's just a very strong offlaner, and ones that are usually banned out fairly quickly. Let's see. Here we go. Match ID. Click. And final ban, it was the Centaur. So we'll have to see what they want to go for here. They're burning up all of the reserve time on the second pick. They're really struggling, not sure what to do. They go for an Enigma, which I kind of like that. They can repel Enigma before he blinks in and gets off a good black hole. If they assuming if they have time to coordinate that. If it's their initiation, they have time for to get a really good run off. But we'll have to wait and see. And the immediate counter pick coming out from Insane Valence. I almost wondered if maybe you wanted to pick a different hero, maybe pick a support that isn't as flashy kind of thing coming out for them. They and then ban out the silencer or something else like that. A silencer, all you have to do is sit a ways back and then press R, and that'll silence through BKB, repel. It doesn't matter. Not to mention also a pretty solid counter to Omni Knight. If you can get that global off right before Omni Knight wants to hit his Guardian Angel, it'll be very tough for them to deal with. Gonna quickly tab back to Twitch chat so I can see if anything's going on there. Doesn't look like it. Banned the Don't Push actually ban out the Phantom Assassin. Interesting choice from them, as it worked so well. Jakiro banned for Valence, trying to limit the amount of push potential that they can go for. Odd that Don't Push is looking to push. with the Death Prophet at least. So see what the final ban is coming out here, and I would say Insane Valence, you're gonna want to run. Enigma is a very greedy support, or 4 position, or kind of thing. Like he's a very greedy farming 4. And so when you run him, you have to assume that you're not going to be getting any help in the lane. And Omni Knight is very good for that. Centaur actually banned out by Don't Push, so they realize that that can be a hero that Insane Valence wants, that they don't have their offlaner yet. But what I'm trying to get at here is Omni Knight's very good in as a defensive support. He can't really make things happen. But Valiance is going to want to go for a core that is self-sufficient after a point. One that can get in there and get a fight, and kind of has a decent amount of self-sustain. Dazzle banned out by Don't Push as well, so they want to be able to kill Death Prophet. And I think if they were to ban, maybe go for a Slark here, I think it would be pretty solid. The Omni Knight and the Slark together could get some solid kills. Get some kills and whatnot, but it's one of those things where it's like, kind of you go too aggressive once or twice, your Slark dies. You know, your Slark happens to accidentally feed, and then you're in a sticky situation with a Omni Knight. Ooh, fuck everything I'm saying. They go Tusk, and a Wisp picked up for Don't Push. This draft is way more exciting than the one I was thinking of. But, is this a... Okay, maybe... This might be a core Tusk. If this is a core Tusk, I literally don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'll be too excited. Don't Push pick up the IO, so we'll see what Insane Valence if they want to try and block pick something. But I mean, if you pick a Tiny on this, your team is so weird. And they go Meepo. And then Don't Push pick up the Tiny. Shocked. How are they gonna lane this? Oh my gosh, we're gonna see. This is like too goddamn funny. I'm excited to see this. Magnus banned up for Insane Valence. They don't want to deal with Rib Baron's Mag this time and stuff. So sorry, this is just too much. I'm excited for this Tusk Meepo. Even if it doesn't work, this is too cool. I gotta tell a friend. Hold on, where is he? Reserve time. Tiny Wisp picked up. Final ban coming out for Don't Push. They're probably a little like, this is one of those strats that comes out that can, if it works, it's gonna work well and it's gonna be terrifying. They might go in a... Okay, so maybe they run the Enigma in like the mid lane, or maybe run him safe lane solo, or something like that. Go aggressive with the Tusk Omni Knight Meepo, which would be out of this world. I think they'll probably farm the Meepo. They might put him mid and just kind of let him farm. Weaver banned out from Don't Push. Interesting choice. They're banning out solo sufficient lanes. I like that choice. But this game is just little bit of they got some fans. Shout out to the Don't Push fans. You guys are here cheering on your friends. Good for you. Hopefully, there's a couple there's 1 or 2 Insane Valence fans out there. We'll have to see what they want to go for this final pick, though. They've only got a couple of seconds left. And they go Necrophos, so I like it. Can deal with the Tiny. If he gets an Ags, if he once he gets an Ag Scepter, Tiny, once he drops below half health, can easily be bursted and brought down. Same with that Death Prophet, though. And it's just a lot of sustain for their Meepo between the Omni Knight and the Necro, with both the 2 heals, the repels, and whatnot. If their person on Meepo is a Mappo player, I think they'll be pretty happy. Cholera, someone I didn't notice, the new stand-in for Insane Valence, so that guy must have had to go. I'm not sure what the last pick here is. Probably an offlaner of some sort. Not a whole lot of them left. Batriders in this in the pool actually, and I like Batrider against Meepos. If he can blink and lasso one, they have everything they need to quickly burst him down. If they can get him off. The only problem is you gotta watch out that you don't get the Meepo doesn't get repelled. Oh, even better. They pick up an Earthshaker, so that's gonna be probably maybe they're gonna run the Wisp Tiny in the mid lane, the rest of them in the off lane. I'm not sure in the side lanes. Not sure. Christina, shout out to Christina from the Meepo. Quickly introduce the teams though. General Tao, the drafter, picks up the Wisp for himself. Desktop is on that silencers. That's the support. Rar going to the mid lane on the Death Prophet. Not last, but Amok gonna be farming up that Tiny, and they're gonna run the off lane Red Baron Earthshaker. He's running up there early, wants to get that ward out. And that's the Radiant team. On the Dire, the side of IV, we've got Black Raw. I'm just calling you Black Raw because 4 Duckload Black Raw is like too much to shout out in a team fight. Sorry, buddy. But playing the Meepo. And then playing the Tusk. We've got a Seldrick again. Becco is going to be playing the off-lane Omni Knight. And, oh, I saw Enigma. Where'd he go? Super is going to be on that Enigma. And last but certainly not least, Talera, the stand-in. Talera playing that Necrophos. Both. Thanks, Rar. Becco throws out some wards early. And I'm getting a lot of love. Oh, I feel so loved. Thanks, guys. Lots of strange shoutouts that I don't even understand right now. Before the creep spawn, Enigma helps out Meepo, gets one out of the way. Both offlaners getting a little bit of vision out. I like this here, and I really like where he put this blocking ward. That way, I don't think they'd have to put it like just here, and I think that's enough to block it. I don't think they can get both without blocking it themselves, so it'll be a little tough. I think Rar is going to do well this lane. Meepo has the base 35% magic resistance, so the Crypt Swarm spam is not going to be as effective, but still range show up against a melee. This bottom lane is going to be pretty effective. I don't think they're really going to need the silencer here up against the solo Omni. That said, Omni Knight doesn't want to use Purification for this. He's going to would lose way too much mana. So, but he's just going to get zoned out. Amok going to be getting those last hits on the rock. And Silencer's looking at a double stack, actually. Oh, they broke the trees here with the Wisps. Nice play from them. I didn't see that. And did they get it? They actually did. I hear a stun coming out. Purification comes out from Biko. No toss yet, though. Wait for interesting stuff. Meanwhile, Red Baron in the off lane. He's going to be looking to try and snag some support, or some levels. Level 2 now. He's going to get harassed down by the Heartstopper R, but that's nothing he didn't expect. He's got a fair few tangos, so he'll be okay with that. Amok really wants to cancel this clarity. There it goes. He's mostly full mana, but still, good thing to do. And he's got repel. Becco's got repel, so he can run up and repel himself if he's trying to CS. Maybe get that CS. Black Raw throws out a net. Unfortunately, just a little bit short. Finally gets that second Meepo, and they're gonna look to. Is he gonna look to rotate one out, or is he just gonna keep both here? Probably keep both here. I'm just going to rotate. Enigma, how's he doing in the jungle? Unfortunately, Mud Golems are the bane of Enigmas everywhere. Tusk is rotating through, has that snowball. Oh, and picks up a regen rune. The illusion disappeared right in his face. Becco's going to get down here. And Soul Ring? Yep, Soul Ring has to be on the way out for him. Enigma's got his. How's he doing farm-wise? Oh, no, I want... You're level 3. You're level 2. Okay. Tusk is now in the mid lane. Probably, oh, they must have snowballed. Yeah, they snowballed Adam. Tried to get that early kill. But you really need that point in Ice Shards to hold him in place so Meepo can get some clicks off. Or get that poof off before he can run out of it. But a little bit risky here. Looks like he's going to stick around and go for it again. But he dropped very low. He's sitting below half. Gonna want to use up another tango. Doesn't hit him, but Death Prophets are not the easiest hero to go on either. 2 points up in Witchcraft. He's going to be moving very quick. Even without boots, moving alright. The Omni Knight Becco is moving around as they have the lane under excellent control. Amok's farming it up well.
Rambo style,
And as I move away, they do it. They pull it off. I missed the first one. I'm so sorry. I don't even want to deal with myself right now. I'm disappointed that I missed first blood. But stutters some attacks, gets it off, and I guess we all know what happened. Tusk snowballed with the 2 meepos, got the Death Prophet, hit him with the shards, and that's a quick kill. Rar's gonna look to... I hadn't seen this before, that's nice. Gonna look to head back there, but we'll have to see what happens. And now IV, they have kind of a gamey strat. It's a bit of a cheese strat, but it can work. You can, quite literally, pun intended, snowball to victory here with this draft. Can easily get some kills, pick-offs, get the meepo the levels he needs, and then from there, just like snowball out of control. He's gonna go again. DPR, this snowball's moving really quick. He's gonna be under tower range. They throw out the ice shards, double poof, and that's another kill going their way. There's not a lot they can do about that. And especially once Tusk gets his boots, that's going to be moving way too fast. It moves, I believe, twice his hero speed. Just got to read it. Sorry, I click on them. Add to its speed. Bonus. Where's it? Bonus damage probably? Base. It doesn't say it's base speed. Got to be 2.5. Okay. His movement speed plus half. Okay, so once he gets boots, it'll be a fair bit faster. But with the 2 meepos in there, that's pretty nuts. And looks like they're gonna have the silencer come and sit behind him. But Rar's having a rough time. He's not doing as good as he would want to. But I mean, I have a hard time blaming him because you're sitting. He was here, and they snowballed from here. Dunk. Obviously, the snowball didn't do this, but whatever. Black Raw, farming up pretty well. Quickly take a look at the other lanes. I've been focusing on mid too much. Talera is going to be leading the charts. He's 31-8 on that Necrophos, doing an all right. His laning opponent is 9-0 on the offlane Earthshaker, and I mean, I get that it's tough. Red Baron, you're having a hard time. So I'm not going to rag on you too much, but he is getting levels, which is something to say. I'm going to stay up here for a second, as it looks like they might try and rotate. Meepo is up here. Where's his other one? His other one's back there. Snowball comes through. It's not going to land on anything. It's not moving too quickly, but they managed to get a very nice net on desktop, and he's going to drop quickly. Rarg takes an auto attack and is going to have to back off. Quickly check out the other lane. How is this Tiny doing? They need him to be online very quickly. He's doing right. He's 30-8 now. And his Wisp is level 4. He himself is level 5. The Omni Knight they're up against is level 5 also. So they've been doing a good job of zoning him out. And Earthshaker's got a haste rune. He's running around mid. He's almost level 6. If he gets a decent Echo Slam off, because there's going to be so many extra meepos, it's going to do a lot of damage. So I like the pickup, but it's a little iffy at best. But it's just this snowball strategy is possibly a little too much. We'll have to wait and see what they do. Wisp will be level 6 here in a bit, and oh, Snowball's coming through onto the Wisp. That said, there's a Meepo coming around too. Looks like they're gonna lose Wisp. Another net comes out and they get him with the Purification. Omni Knight gets the Wisp, and it's a quick 4-0 inside of IV. This pocket strat's coming out strong. And they might quite literally snowball the victory. Looks like they wanted to put the Death Prophet off into a side lane. He really needs to get some levels here, but farming up against the Necrolight's Heartstopper aura, I mean, he's only got the 1 point hit, so it's not too bad yet, but still, it's just, you gotta watch out for that. Meepo sitting mid, what level do you get the other one? I don't play Meepo at all. Is it level 11 still? Is it like 3, 11, 16? He's got his Tranks and he's got a Basilia, so maybe giving the Meepos a bit of tank. Enigma's got a Blink Dagger at 7 minutes and is level 7 or 740, and he's farming very well for himself. So Enigma quietly in the jungle, getting a lot done, and this greedy strategy is working out well for them. They're able to create the space with this combo right here, or well, this Tusk and whatever they want. Honestly, like, it just moves so fast once you add in another hero. Bonus move speed per ally is 100, and so if you get a meepo plus 2 meepos in there, that snowball is going to be moving at 300 plus half, so 450 plus 2 for the meepos. So 650 movement speed. That's as fast as Lycan goes. And we're probably going to look to see it come out again onto this Tiny. That's who they're going to want to get. Unfortunately, Wisp is rolling around. They're pinging him out, and that's going to be an easy kill on the Wisp. They pop the meatball. He's going to go, and Purification, rip Wisp. Meanwhile, Death Prophet gets picked off top as well. Not sure, what did they use for that? Black Hole was not used. Go fight recap. Necrophos got the Death Prophet, so they must have just brought her low and got her with the Reaper's Scythe. It looks like she was dead for a very long time, so it must have been a Reaper's kill. And the map is suddenly a very scary, scary place for the side of DP. Amok is not able to rotate around like he would want to on this Tiny. Wisp is not level 6 yet, at 9 minutes. Level 5, getting there, trying to soak some levels mid, or sorry, top lane. But in the mid lane, we're going to have Tuscan Meepo possibly looking to go on this Red Baron. But so far, not much happening yet. Omni Knight harassing down the Tiny with Purification, and there's just not a lot he can do about it. So hard to try and look around to the lanes when the Tuscan Meepo are sitting right beside each other. This Earthshaker could be dead at any second. It's just like... Oi. And he's got 2 points in Enchant Totem and 3 points in Aftershock. So... He's, going for that right-click Earthshaker, apparently. Crit Shaker, as it were. Oh! Purification does damage. Where's that Zeus ulti when you need it? But Echo's going to rotate mid, and they actually get a pick-off on the Meepo. Earthshaker, Echo Slam, and Fissure used, picks it off. And unfortunately, I missed that. I was watching the ones that were with Cedric. Oh, Black Hole from Super. He blinks and gets 2. Purification on him. That's doing a lot of damage, but only onto the Earthshaker. Nice Fissure there to follow up. And Enchant Totem as well. Silence comes out, and that might be a Toast Omni Knight. Yeah, I think he's going to drop. Yep. Silencer gets a nice kill coming out there. Unfortunately, they lose bottom. How did Tiny die? What? Tusk got him. Was that a solo kill? I don't see anyone. There's no one else down here. That must have just been a solo kill. Snowball in, Ice Shards, and a Walrus Punch to finish it off, I guess. Good for them. Wisp finally level 6. Can maybe go with that Earthshaker. Try and make some stuff happen. Earthshaker. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad. But go with that Omni Knight. Tiny. Oh my god. Worst cast ever. Oh well. Invisiroom picked up on the Tusk, and they're going to snowball again. They do miss the Meepo, and unfortunately he actually clicked on a creep. So, that's the thing. Missed it. Oh, Fissure comes out. Nothing to follow up yet. No, he's got his mana boots. They're pinging out the Tusk here. He drops a nice ward, but that's quickly realized by Red Baron. Meanwhile, Necrophos, level 9, almost level 10. Blink Dagger in tow. Enigma in the jungle, farming away with the Madalons. Gonna look to, I would say go BKB. Oh, Snowball's gonna come out, and I don't think that's gonna follow up in a kill though. Just a little bit too far. Ice Shards misses. Black Rock, oops, no silence is leveled up unfortunately. So, DP can't hold him under the tower there, but a missed Snowball, but good escape from the Meepo. And he's just going to keep farming with that mid lane, poofing down waves, and look to push that tower. He's got his point booster, so working towards that Ags. I think they need to start maybe get aggressive with this Wisp Tiny, create a little bit of space, get them back on even footing, because right now I think they're just losing the farming war. The greater efficiency, yeah, the net worth is highly in favor. And I mean, they're 5 kills up, and they're about 5k in the lead, but they haven't gotten any towers yet on the side of IV. So that's just like pure efficiency / kills. So, I mean, tough. That said, they're going on top. They're going to get the Meepo again, so that's a hero you want to kill. Toss, unfortunately, goes onto an Eidolon. Red Baron stuns up Talera. He's going to get purified. Oh, and that's a lot of damage coming from him. Finished off by the Omni Knight. And the Wisp Tiny, they do get out. So they get the Meepo. They lose their Earthshaker, but I mean... Let's see what the gold says. So, it's worth it as far as experience goes, just because the Meepo's so far ahead. But It's kind of an unfortunate trade. They'd really wanted to get something else there, but not quite able to. Omni Knight just rotating through. Lots of pings coming out as they both have a ward right there. And so they know he's there. They're trying not to show yet, though. And he's got his Guardian Angel. Hasn't been used yet. Does have phase boots. 2 points in DJ Nara. So can really chase you down. And General Tao TP's out. Goes to the mid lane. Leaving his tiny alone to farm. Level 8. Sorry. Got that point. 3 points in toss. 3 points in avalanche. 4 points. 4 and 4. Gonna look to get grow probably starting soon here. I think he's gonna have a rough time though. Tusk. Oh, nice blink from Enigma. Gets him with the Malefice. Snowball, Walrus Punch, Ice Shards, Purification, and an Enigma right click. And that's all she wrote. Got out the Avalanche, but quickly died. As soon as his Wisp leaves, he's in a tough place. Calera, he's farming up well mid, so far it's looking very good for Ivy. Their draft is, well, it requires excellent execution, which is what they're doing. They've been rotating well. They've been getting a lot of kills. They've got 9 kills in 14 minutes, 7 of them with the Tusk being part of. So their Tusk pick has been doing quite well. Rar, oh, and the server takes a shit, at least on my end. Not sure what's going on here. I got a disconnect warning. Uh-oh. Hopefully we'll reconnect. Not sure what's going on. I'm going to quickly send a message. Oh, that's not who I want to talk to. Sorry, boys. Not sure what's going on here. Gonna try and reconnect real quick. Maybe, hopefully that was just me, not the entire game. But it could take a second. We might have to reload from a replay. Gonna wait and see what was going on here. Hopefully I can reconnect. See if maybe I got a reply. Looks like he's having problems as well. And it looks like everybody's oh, that's tough. They lost their DP. Oh, Meepo not able to cancel his auto attack. Omni Knight did. And rip Death Prophet, I guess. That's all she wrote. A little bit unfortunate there. The server took a shit on our game. Unfortunate for them and the players. It's unfortunate for everybody, really, that the servers have been having troubles, but I don't want to harp on it. Shit happens. I mean, it's very unfortunate that the Death Prophet died. It's less unfortunate that the server had a problem. I mean, there's so many people playing Dota and it's growing so fast that I imagine their servers are having a hard time keeping up. Snowball and Global is actually going to come out here. They're going to miss the Ice Shard. Cedric looking for the Death Prophet, not able to get it. Has a Walrus Punch. Doesn't want to throw it out. Oh, he actually gets Fissure Block. Going to throw out the punch onto the Earthshaker and run. He gets hit with the last word. One auto attack from Death Prophet. Getting blocked by a creep, actually. They're actually going to look to run away, and he's going to find a haste rune. He's going to be fine. And they're rotating onto this Tiny. They gotta watch out here. Meepo's in the area. They got vision of him though. He is standing on a ward. And it's not looking great. They're gonna lose their mid lane. Red Baron's dropping very low. Oh, he gets off the enchant totem. Has it level 3 at the time. Gets the kill. And Tusk is like, hoo 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 hoo, run away. So I mean, who hits harder, Earthshaker or Tusk at this point? I wouldn't want to get punched by either of them. But at the same time, that kill mid might have saved them bottom. Interesting play, and Wisp uses the Soul Ring, tethers up, and is actually going to look to maybe farm this up or stack it. Looks like he's gonna want to farm this. Farm all these. Oh, sorry, most kind of wandered. The efficiency coming out from this Wisp right now is very impressive. Farming 3 camps at once in the jungle with spirits, and it's gonna just look to do it again. Which, I mean, why not? You got the spells, might as well use them. Meanwhile, mid lane, another push coming out. Black Raw, Becco up in front. Tusk, where are you? He's up top. They're looking to go. They actually got the kill on the Death Prophet with the punch. Caught the tail end of it. Just the amount of damage coming out from these supports. Like, everybody just dies so quickly. Black Hole comes out from super. Nice 1-on-2. They're going to look to go. They get the net. Earthshaker's looking to stun them. He gets Malefist, though, and not able to get the kill. Bukaki is in a bad place. I just called him Bukaki. His name is actual desktop. No one Google that. That's a terrible thing to Google. Ping's coming out. Omni Knight's pinging him. Did he have a gem or something? No, he didn't. And Amok just hasn't really rotated yet. They gotta take him out of here though. They're gonna be in a sad place real soon. Enigma's there, Meepo's there. And they lost their tower top as well. This is kind of closing in from all sides. I hate to sound so negative towards DP, but it's just the draft from IV was a little risky, but high risk, like kind of high risk, high reward type thing. They're gonna look to go on the Enigma. He actually got stunned. This is perfect. Oh, but the blink! What a nice play coming up from them. Net comes out. It's gonna miss. So Centaur trying to help Tiny as much as he can. Can't get it off. Earthshaker's here now though. He's got 1,700 gold in the bank. Not sure what he wants to go for yet. Almost level 11. Really wants to get it before he uses Echo Slam again. Get that damage increase. But it's tough to go when you don't have a blink tagger. Maybe look to toss in the Earthshaker into an Echo. That could be something. Unfortunately, they're not grouped up. There's just 2 of them sitting here. There's a Meepo at every lane and in the jungle, and they're gonna look to go on this Death Prophet. That's a Necro ult. You can hold him in place. Walrus Punch is gonna finish him off. Nice combination coming out there. Talair just hitting the Reaper Scythe from full health, doesn't even care. They're looking to go though. Nice Fissure, actually doesn't stun him but blocks him off, and Becco's gonna have to run into the bushes. Tiny throw it to toss. So I guess that probably wouldn't have, like, it pierces, you can lift them. So what I'm talking about there is if the Earthshaker had ran further away and Tiny had clicked on the Earthshaker to toss, it would have actually picked up the Omni Knight, broken his TP, and thrown him at the Earthshaker, even though it wouldn't have done any damage. Toss just picks a random unit in range, other than catapults or wards and that kind of such, and lifts it up in the air and throws it, canceling TPs. It is not. That part breaks Magic Immunity, which I mean makes sense because even if you're Magic Immune, Tiny is still just lifting you and throwing you in the air. So an unfortunate play from Amok there, not realizing that he could have got that kill, but nice play from the Omni Knight, knowing that he can repel and possibly get away. It's just a little bit unfortunate there, and maybe they'll catch that if they watch the replay. But regardless, not getting that kill. See another toss, because toss picks a random unit, doesn't pick the in the area around Tiny, and it's the area around Tiny is if he stops moving. I will try and draw it for you. It's okay. Pretend Tiny's this creep. It's like this, roughly, around him, and it'll pick anything in that area, any random thing in that area, and toss it. So it can be a little iffy at times of what you're gonna do. Desktop farming up mid. No points in glaive yet, so just going for the spell build, which is fine. Death Prophet hasn't really gotten a chance to use this exorcism. She's been having such a hard time. Rar's been having it pretty rough. 0-6-0, not able to do a whole lot, but hopefully able to get that. Got that level 11 now, so hopefully we can go somewhere. for Necrophos, sitting top of the charts. Oh, and that net worth chart is scary. IV Necrophos is, I would say, well, 3K for sure, 3 and a bit ahead of the next highest, or the highest on the side of DP. And a lot of juking and driving going on bottom here. Both teams looking to go. Oh, Enigma blinks through. He's going to find the Wisp, though. He BKBs. Throws out a black hole on a Wisp. It instantly gets cancelled. Tiny goes in. Nice, gets a nice toss. Kills the Omni Knight before he can get anything off. Robert's there, though. The physical damage coming from this Death Prophet's unreal. Enigma's going to go down. That's a quick 3 for nil. Double kill going out for a Mock. Earthshaker goes forward. Finds a Meepo trying to teep away. Sends him again. Gets off the Fissure and the Enchant Totem. And that's a quick 4 for nil. Double kill going for Rar as well. So a double kill for each of their main cores. And fantastic fight for them. Excellent turnaround there. Nice use of the global. Really screwed up the Enigma's black hole, which wasn't great. And Omni died before he could get anything off. He was still silenced. He couldn't get off Guardian Angel, Purification, or Repel. And so quite a turnaround for them. Unfortunately, I missed the chart, but that's got to have been a massive golden experience. That's probably going to hit about a 4,000 swing. More than that in experience. That dropped sharply. That was about a 6,000 experience lead. And it looks like they're going to get Omni, and he's silenced, and there's not a lot you can do. One more right click, DP finished him off. Now DP on a killing spree. Was 0-6, now quickly 3-0-2. Ice Shard's coming out. Amok's got to be careful, though. He is 200 away from his Acceptor. Enigma blinks forward and pukes on the ground and says, don't walk in that. It's going to hurt. Meanwhile, Talera has a Blink Dagger and an Ags sitting up top. So, gotta watch out. It's going to be pretty rough. Ooh, manages to blink away. Rar. Still farming. That would have helped him out a lot. He's now got 3,500 gold in the bank. Can finish up his Yules if he wants to. Maybe quickly buy something bigger. Try and go for a bigger item now that he has the money and farm that up a little later if he wants. Meepo and Tusk rotating through the middle lane. Tusk picked up Phase Boot, so the extra bit of damage on his Walrus Punch will be nice. It's an extra... was it 300%? So 25, 75 and a half, something like that. Probably 90 extra damage on his Walrus Punch. He's gonna be hitting for close to 400. Amok now has that Ags, can farm a lot quicker, and also he's gonna be dealing a lot more damage with his toss. But they're gonna watch out. They're gonna run into all. Well, 5? I don't know. Is the Necro right there? So, nice global coming out. That's stopping everything. Excellent tether away from General Tao. Global is used, and unfortunately, nothing was used on them. Black Hole still on cooldown for 40 seconds, and they're sitting very defensive back behind this. And it looks like they're just going to sit up to push. There's 2 Meeples farming, getting hit by Mud Golem. That's actually pretty funny. Mud Golem just swinging away. There. But this tower is going to quickly drop. And Amok wants to go. They ping out Rar. Nice blink. Gets off the Death Pulse. Tusk rolls in. Snowballs away. General Tao not dead yet. Excellent Echo Slam coming out. That's going to finish off the Tusk. One more Chant Totem. There he goes. Rar's ulti is doing a lot of work. Enigma's going to drop as well. That's 3 kills going the way. Nothing coming back for them yet. Necrolite still has his ulti yet. Hasn't used it. Crypt Swarm. Are you going to do enough damage? Oh, General Tao. That's a couple more hits from the Ghost. Heals up. Just needs one more right click. There it goes. If he had turned and thrown out his ulti, it might have been a kill. Unfortunately, on the backside, Meepo is getting cleaning up. He's got a double kill. That's a kill on the Silencer and the Earthshaker. He's going to maybe look for this Death Prophet as well, though. Her ulti is on cooldown. She's going to be pretty weak. Blackrar is here. He's got an illusion. Throws out a net. And it's going to latch, actually. Where are the other Meepos? There's one. The rest of them has come in. They all get silenced up, though. Rar's trying to TP out. And... oh... excellent play from Rar. He almost takes down to the Geostrikes, but not quite. He's able to TP out, and that is a big play coming from him. Nice job, buddy. Gets off the silence and knows that he has enough time to TP out before any spells can come out, and before the right clicks can kill him. Or, well, doesn't knows, but gives it a shot. Mid dropping very low. Meeples are here. They can clean it up, and they're going to. Where's Meeple Prime? He's got his Ags finished up, not surprised, and a Blink Dagger as well, so good for him. Omni Knight, what you working on? He's got Phase... Ring and Soul Ring. Not a lot. General Tao's got that mechanism, so the nice double heal coming out for the Omni Knight. Or, sorry, coming out... God. Coming out for the Tiny whenever he needs it. or just whoever he's linked to. Red Baron had an excellent dunk there, by the way, and he's actually going for an Ags, which I don't see too often in a trigger, so I'm going to double check it. Does it do anything for him? Upgraded by Ags, but it doesn't say what it does. I don't remember what it does. I think it's just a damage increase. I hear relocate onto the Necrolite. Tiny Whisper going to show up, get the toss on the Necrolite into the Avalanche, and that's going to be a quick kill. So they're making this Tiny Wisp come back, and I would like, let's take a look at the graphs here, guys. Net worth, they're only down by 4K. Experience, actually in their favor. Holy crap. So excellent plays coming up from them. They've won 2 major team fights in a row, and they're looking to come back and make this. Nice Blink Fissure. Echo, or not Echo, sorry. Oh, there's the Echo. I was just going to say Enchant Totem, and oh, they finished him up before. A couple Wisp Balls and a Death Prophet Crypt Swarm, and that's going to be this tower dropping. Death Prophet has an ulti. They're going to save it for the tier 3 though. Buyback is up on Tusk, nothing on Meepo, and this is going to be tier 2 down if they decide to pop it. Enigma gets found out by Red Baron off on the side here. He kind of blocks himself off though, but scares the Enigma away. Amok wants to go, but thinks better of it. He's just going to quickly clear out the creep wave, and they are going to do some serious damage to this tower. Death Prophet just zoning them off. Misses the silence on the Enigma, but that's going to be enough. This tower's going to drop very quickly as those ghosts ream through it. Holy crap. And good stuff for them. And their ulti was used, so they're going to back off. They still have global if they need it, but doesn't look like they're going to. And Red Baron. Excellent, a couple excellent Echo Slams there. Able to get the kills, totally worth. Lancer's got that point in Glaives and has actually 8 intelligence stolen, so not a whole lot, but he's doing okay. And Galera actually has a broadsword. Maybe going Blade Mail? Surely not a Chrysalis. Oh, they're gonna just... Yeah, this Roche is gonna die very quick. Geostrike does stack, guys. Does full damage, by the way, which he's got max, so 28 damage a tick times 5. Roche is going to melt pretty quick. Unfortunately, he's slamming like crazy. Meepos are getting hurt, but they got the Necro there, and they have no idea that this is happening. They all blinked in there. This Roche is just going to go down. Mappo is going to pick up that Aegis and look to go on it. Red Baron getting close to that Ags. Only one thing away. What does it do for you? I need to know. Either way. We'll have to know. We'll find out when he gets it. I just don't remember offhand. I don't want to alt-tab to look it up because I'll probably miss something important. Joys of solo casting. But, Seldrick is sitting off on the side. Tusk looking ready to go. Death Prophet's going to show. She's got her ulti in 20 seconds. Actually picks up a heart, and I think that's a very good choice. She can get a Shivas now after. She'll be very tanky, very tough to deal with. And I think that's exactly what you want. Oh, Meepo actually dies. Not sure where they killed him. Looks like they Tiny Wisped onto him up top, and they popped his Aegis. Unfortunately, he's going to respawn here, so they don't know where he is. All they know is that wasn't the main Meepo. Tusk, where is Tusk? Is he in there? That's... Like, they got to be real careful. This could be the opportunity to go. Reaper Scythe comes out. He hasn't snowballed his team yet. They're waiting to go. Guardian Angel comes out. That actually manages to hit on all of them. Oh, he's got an Ags already. Where'd that come from? Nice Black Hole. Gets cancelled by the Silence, though. Tusk is dropping very low. Gets finished off by the Death Prophet. And Tiny's going to look to cleave down these Meepos. It's actually Death Prophet who gets the kill. She's dropping very low. Does go down. That said, so far it's a 3 for... Oh, how did that miss? Oh, excellent Yules from the Silencer, and they're gonna take down the Omni Knight, finish him off. Red Baron's gonna look to chase down Talera. He's got a blink of his own in 5 seconds. He's also a fair bit faster here. Yeah, he's about 25 faster. So blink, enchant, hit, blade mail. Doesn't care. Ooh, that's actually a surprising amount of damage. But he manages to get the kill. General Tau and Tiny, they're looking to push mid. Maybe go top. Tiny has a Manta style suddenly, and this creep wave is going to go down quick. Wouldn't be surprised if they left the Tiny up here and started rotating the Wisp. They're going to quickly clean up this creep wave, see if they detach the tether or not. He pops the Manta. No, they're going to take him back. They just let the illusions do some damage to this tower along with the... Oh, they're going to try and run up here though. I think it was a good choice to take the Tiny. Silent, or sorry, Curse of the Silent comes out. Gets dispelled, doesn't do a whole lot. They're going to back off. Meanwhile, Pink's coming out. Smoke of Deceit is ready to go, so DP is going to look to push. Didn't realize Echo had an Ags. That was a bit of a stealth pickup on me. And Eldrix looking to rotate through. Enigma, what's your next item here? He's got a BKB, and he himself is going for an Ags. How many people have Ags in this game? 1. This is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeez. Anyone else even get an egg? Silencer can get one. Then everybody else anyone who can use one has one in this game. So, Ag Scepters reign supreme. Hey, shout out to Twitch chat, Madness, Sure, or Sure. Oh my God, I'm butchering your name. I'm so sorry, kind Twitch person who helped me out and reminded me that it doubles the aftershocks. Or sorry, is that what they're called? The echoes. It doubles the echoes, not aftershocks. So each hero will echo twice. So if he hits them all, there's 9 heroes there. That means you will have 18 instances of 70 damage on top of the 270 going to anybody else. Gonna quickly run the numbers on that on my calculator. Meanwhile, Tiny does take bottom. Are they gonna look to TP anywhere? Oh, they go back there. That'd be a 1200 damage plus 270. I think that's what. That'd be about 1500 damage, give or take. Then minus resistances on that if he manages to get off that big of an echo. So it'll be interesting to see. And that's only if it's heroes. That's not counting if there's creeps nearby. So a lot of damage potential coming up from this Earthshaker. And let's see if they can manage to get it. I think it's going to be tough for them to break high ground. This is going to be a bit of a slog to get it there. That's just bringing out an Invis Rune. And he is going for an Eggs now too. So there's going to be a lot of them on the field. They find the Omni Knight. Or sorry, the Amiibo, and they're looking to go. Guardian Angel comes out, manages to save him. But that's a Guardian Angel down that they're not going to have for this this base push when it comes out. Death Prophet's got an invis. She's sitting there, looking to go on somebody. They see them all. Ewell's on the Enigma. Tiny's gonna come out. There goes the oh, good Echo Slam comes out, bursts that Enigma down. Doesn't want him getting anything off. He's got no buyback. They're gonna look to go on this Necrolite. Blade Mail. That's not gonna do a whole lot. Eggs. Oh, it does a lot of damage, but not enough to finish him off. And nothing yet. They're gonna have to TP somebody home though. Death Prophet's looking to go up the mid lane. Tiny's right there with her, and so is the Earthshaker. No Echo Slam, but they've got no Necrolite or Enigma now for 30 seconds and 40 seconds. So I think this could potentially be a lane of racks if they want to stick around. Depends how hard they want to push it. Rar gets fully healed up quite quickly by his spirits. Lancer TP's out, and that's just going to be, I guess, just a little bit of chip damage. Not as much as they'd hoped. Snowball can come out at any time. Tiny's going to go farm some creeps. Picks up a Hyperstone. He's got 200 gold in the bank. Not sure what he wants to do. Assault Gears is the norm, I would say, at this point. But we'll have to wait and see what they want to do. Roche is going to be respawning here. Not for a couple minutes still. But we'll have to wait and see. Tiny TP's bottom. And it quickly cleans up a creep wave. Nice extra little bit of attack speed. So it's a Mjolnir or a Assault Gears. I imagine it's probably an AC. But we'll have to wait and see what they decide to do. Rar's got 2,400 gold in the bank. Not sure what he wants to do with that. Looks like they're going to try and harass Red Baron. Just kind of pushes him back to his side of the map. And because each initial hero hit to echo twice. Okay, so yeah. As my Twitch chat already responded to me. Thank you very much. I'm just kind of going all over the place. Super is throwing down Death Pulses, Midnight Pulses mid. Just trying to push the waves out. And they want to keep everything away. They don't want Wisp Tiny to relocate and do some serious damage to the racks, especially once he has that AC. The extra attack speed is already very nice from the Hyperstone, but the minus armor coming out from him is going to be pretty devastating to deal with also. So we'll have to wait and see. They're going to go up on this Necrolite Necro does manage to TP away, and they're just going to farm the wave. And that's what's tough. If they go on the Meepo Prime, Necrolite, or Enigma, they're just going to blink out. And then Omni Knight can be pretty difficult to deal with, but at the same time, if you get him to blow Guardian Angel, it's going to be pretty solid. Where are they coming back to? Into their jungle. They're trying to chase down the Silencer, though. Big old Tiny sitting there saying, "Don't touch my friends." He's got that full set, by the way. Kind of cool looking. But, bringing it out. Roche could spawn any second. We'll know how long it's going to be in moments. Red Baron's waiting it out. They're hoping for an insta-spawn. Oh! They get it, too. Enigma blinks in, throws down a Midnight Pulse, and looks like we might have a bit of a Roche engagement. Random Eidolon wanders through. Sigil comes out, and it spots Roche, I believe. It should have spotted Roshan. Yeah, it's going to go back in. There he is. He's got vision of the big guy. Both teams are kind of sitting off. There's a Necrophos and a couple Meepos top. But they're going to look through. They don't see the Enigma, but they find the Tusk. And I think this is going to be the end of him. Yeah, he quickly blows up. Meepo's around. There's a Meepo around. He gets a net on 3, blinks away. And he's got allies pushing top lane. Excellent job split pushing, keeping them back. Earthshaker is there. Go for it, buddy. Go for it. You want it. You want it. Excellent blink echo. Throws out the fissure. Gets off. Oh, Guardian Angel comes out. Doesn't matter. Magical damage. Kills it. Finishes off the Meepo. Necrophos is trying to make it away. He's got a teleport scroll. But his TP keeps getting cancelled. Oh. Takes back the... unfortunately, takes back the Tiny. And might get the Enigma. Needs an Avalanche. Oh, good Force Staff. Still gets a bit of a stun. Is going to need a toss. Again, blinks away. They're going to look for Omni instead. Everybody kind of avoiding kills here. Enigma's making it just out in time. Another toss comes out. And he's dropping low, but again, he's going to get... he's going to make it away. Well, oh, that last stray right click from Death Prophet manages to get it. And with that, with Guardian Angel down, Omni Knight dead, Meepo's down for another 14 seconds. They're going to look to go, and Death Prophet is chewing through this tower. Tiny's going to be able to clear through this Rax very quickly. The extra attack speed from Wisp doing some serious work. Enigma's coming in. Gets a nice black hole on 2, followed up by the Tusk as well. Necrolight's ulti's going to go through. That's going to be the Tiny down for 104 seconds. He can't buy back. Wisp is able to get away. They lose... no one else. Tusk just goes in there, but they lose the Necrolite. Tusk does drop in the end to Death Prophet. Baron is there as well. So, in the end, it's a lane of Rax. Meepo is around. He finishes off the Wisp. And he's going to have to run. Echo Slam coming up soon. 25 seconds. And I imagine Refresher would be the item of choice afterwards. Just going to grab a quick drink. Red Baron rotating through. Looking for beautiful bounty rune. What a lovely day for an Earthshaker. Meanwhile, Meepo still farming out. Tiny has quickly overtaken the network charts. I want to say 16 minutes in, it was 4 heroes. It was the 4 heroes on IV farming, and then a couple of the heroes on DP, and then the last guy on IV. It was looking pretty bad for DP, but they had They had 2 really nice fights where they got like 4-0 twice. Once down here, and then once more. I want to say it was like around here-ish, but I've been wrong before. But either way, they had some excellent plays to make the comeback. Wisp actually goes for that support Lincolns. I actually really like that pickup. Put that on Tiny and let him just go ham. Sit back when it goes off, put it on him again. And can potentially block that Reaper Scythe. What do they have to go through that? Snowball? Malefice? Reaper Scythe? Nothing from Meepo. And I guess technically Repel. Or Staff. So that has pretty solid odds of being able to block something important. And Wisp Tiny are going to link up. And Earthshaker's rotating through as well. They know that they're there. He's going to look to get an initiation. They're actually going to just run up onto the Necrolite. Necrolite doesn't blink far enough. Gets tossed up into the air. Earthshaker's going to look for that blink. Global comes out. Actually doesn't land on the Tusk, but nice fissure coming out onto Tolera. Oh, Echo Slam. Says, screw you. Eat it. Doesn't want to deal with it anymore. Just kind of blows him up there. And I think off this, they're going to be able to push top in pretty hard. Necrolite does have buyback and his ulti. I mean, on 7-second cooldown, it's up 90% of the time. He's actually got a plate mail, so I imagine he's going for a Shiva's Guard. Rar's got his ulti. He's going to look to get here as well. They don't have creeps quite yet, but they're going to look to clear it out. Enigma actually picks up an Invis rune. So he should be able to get off a very nice black hole. The only thing, unfortunate part is he's got no follow-up here. Meepo is sitting so far back that he can't get in here. Omni Knight's not there to get off a Purification onto a Meepo within a black hole. And Necrolite's not there. He's dead. Tusk is too far back, but Enigma's still there. Blinks forward, breaks it before he gets spotted. He's going to get hammered down by these illusions. That's a lot of damage coming on him. Tiny's going to be able to just club the tower. And Meepo's trying to split push as best he can with some of those heroes, but it's just not enough. Omni Knights. Oh, actually, Tiny Wisp go bottom, and they're gonna. I don't know if they'll be able to get this tower, but they're gonna do a fair bit of damage to it. A couple more seconds. No. Tiny and Wisp are gonna head back up top, just out of there. Death Prophet's ulti is gonna shoot through Talera. That said, doing a fair bit of damage to himself. Gets healed up by the mechanism, so he's not too worried about it. And they get the Necrolite. Necrolite still has buyback. You're probably gonna want to pop it, buddy. They're going for your second lane of racks here. Tiny actually manages to block that. Nice black hole. Only lands on the Tiny, though, and there's not enough follow-up yet, I don't think. There it is. He's actually going to drop down. Gets hit by the Necrolite again. And, oh, that's an Echo Slam, buddy. That is an Echo. He blinks away. Doesn't want to go for it. Big opportunity missed there. It doesn't block Magic Immunity. This Death Pulse might kill him. Yep. RIP. So that's a 4-hero wipe going the side of IV. I mean, they're down a lane of racks. I don't think they're going to be able to get a counter objective here, but an unfortunate opportunity from Red Baron not taken. Besides, didn't want to go for it, but going in. Dyer's Crow died? What? Where did that go down? I have no idea. Roshan's still up. Was spotted out before. There was no engagement over it. Meepo's going to blink in. This is Roche is going to fall very quickly and very easily to him. He's got a Scythe as well, so I like that build. Tusk is going to snowball in. Talera, still not sure what he's going for. I did have to buy back there, so his farm is unfortunately halted. And that's a Meepo with an Aegis now. Silencer, do you have that eggs? Yeah, he's got the eggs, so doing some damage. Canceling blinks with the Global Silence, as well as doing some mana drain there. They're just going to snowball down these creeps. Tiny was dead for a very long time off of that Ags upgrade Necrophos. And I feel like if you're Tiny in this situation, there's no point in saving for buyback. Because if you get killed by the Necro ulti, you're toast. Like, it doesn't matter if you have money in the bank. You can't use it for anything either. So I think Tiny, because he's going to be the prime target here for these Reaper Scythes, he should just might as well buy out. Like, spend his money. They did get the range rack top, so that is something. But I don't think it was quite worth it. Rar has a Scythe of his Vice of his own. Still would like to see him get a Shiva's Guard. Slow down the attacks coming up from the Meepos, as well as to help him tank up. The 10 armor is not a whole lot, but the health pool is very nice. And just have to wait and see. What does Tusk up to? So, has a Mithril Hammer. Not sure if he's going for Desolator or a Maelstrom or a Black King Bar. Not quite sure what he wants to go for. Enigma is going for a Refresher Orb. Refresher Ags. Now, a lot of people probably don't understand how much damage Black Hole can do with this. Oh, that said, Earthshaker's going to go for it. Gets a blink on 2. Scythe comes out. Nice Force Staff coming out from the Omni Knight. They rotate in. They're going to get the Enigma. So nice play coming out from them. And that's Death Prophet with another kill. They're looking for more, probably just scouting out. They actually leave the Tiny. Tiny's going ham. He wants this Omni Knight. He's going to find him, but... Oh, jukes the stun. Gets Force Staffed away. Death Prophet's going in. Nice Fissure coming out onto Becco. He's silenced, so he can't get anything off to save himself. And he's actually going to drop. He does not have buyback. That's going to be a range of racks down as there's creeps in the middle. And I think this is a double lane of racks. Tusk's dropping very low, getting chased back. Where's Meepo at? His Meepos are all stuck outside bottom. They're getting harassed by the silencer. He can't get TPs off to go onto them. And that's going to be bottom racks going down as well. And off that, there goes the Echo Slam comes out from the Earthshaker. Red Baron doing some serious damage there. Gonna hurt himself in the process, but I think that's game for IV, or in favor of DP against IV. They've got mega creeps now. Meepo is still alive. He hasn't gone down yet, but one of them just got scythed, hexed. GG. That was only his Aegis, but they're gonna call it. And that is good game, well played. And DP, they go undefeated in the group stage here. They're sitting at 10-0. And thank you very much for joining me for both games.